Okay, and I'm back. My oil has just come up to 350 degrees. I'm going to try to get you guys so you're not in the splatter zone. There you go. So you can see this. Yeah, my oil is at 350. At this time, I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. You don't want to drop the temperature too low, though, so that your oil doesn't maintain the 250. And what we're going to do is we're going to just gently put our chicken in our oil, and we are going to fry some chicken. If you're doing a lot of chicken and have multiple pots, you can do them. You can do them in more than one pot. Or if you don't have multiple pots, save half of your chicken and fry it in the next batch. You can do fried chicken in batches. And again, you don't want to overfill your pot. And I don't know if you guys can see, you can see the bubbles, but my oil is about 3 inches from the top. And you don't want to go above that. You want to have a buffer for when you fry. Oh, Bella, you want to let Bella in?
Where were you hiding? I didn't see that. Come on. This is different.
That was my husband. Different in how so?
How you making?
Oh yeah, he said this is different. He was assuming I was going to use the deep fryer, and I said no. I said actually, I'm going to do it in the pot because not everybody can afford or wants to have a deep fryer. And I'll be honest, I do a lot of frying. My deep fryer is really nice, and it was not cheap. Deep fryers can be all different prices, and I will do a video. I know I had said when I started this video that we would maybe do a video of my deep fryers. I have multiple deep fryers, including my grandmother's from the 1950s to early 60s. I think hers is late 50s. So once things start frying, you don't want to add, like I'll show you, I have more chicken to add, but I don't want to add that to what's currently cooking. Let this cook for the 15 minutes, let your oil come back up to 350, then add the rest of your chicken. And it's great to have, and I don't know if you guys can see this, so I'm going to be careful. I have a thermometer that's able to clip onto my all-clad for frying, and it actually tells me what the temperature of the oil is. And that's a great thing to have in your kitchen, especially if you're new to frying. If you've done a lot of frying in the past and you know how to fry and what your products should look like, you don't need to necessarily have a thermometer, but the thermometer works great, especially when you're frying chicken, because you need the oil to be a specific temperature. And our chicken is just nicely frying. And it doesn't take all that long to do fried chicken. The next batch has got wings, a breast, and 2 legs. That's going to take about 13 to 15 minutes. Probably more closer to 15 because legs and wings do fry up a lot quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I will be back in about 10 minutes. I'll be back and you'll see what the chicken looks like as it comes out of the oil. Okay, I'm back. It hasn't been 15 minutes yet or even 10 minutes, but one question came to my mind that might be something that you guys are thinking. After you're done frying, can you save the oil? Well, the answer is yes, you can. Anything that's been done oil-wise with meat especially can only be done for meat. So if you're frying chicken or you're doing my grandmother's breaded meat recipe, the pork tenderloin, you're not going to want to put anything other than meat in the oils. So what you would do is once all of your chicken is done frying, turn off your gas, move your pot to another burner, let it cool down naturally. When it is fully cool, what you're going to do is you're going to strain your oil. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to put it through a strainer. And a strainer is different than a colander. So what I have a very fine strainer that I will pour the oil in. Once I do that, I can save the oil. You're going to take all of the chicken bits and bread or flour that's sunk to the bottom of the pot. You're going to take that and dump that, throw that away, because you don't want that in your oil. That's how to turn your oil rancid. Once you do that, what you're going to want to do immediately is refrigerate it. And it can stay in the refrigerator for about a month. And you can certainly reuse the oil for another cooking. Just make sure, like I said, that you only use it for meat. Now, when I do the donuts, I'll save that oil and I'll use that for donuts or sweet things that I want to fry. Mozzarella sticks and vegetables, if you're going to do that type of frying, are a little bit different because you can use the oil both for donuts as well as vegetables. So if you're doing fried zucchini or fried mushrooms or fried mozzarella, I would do that. I wouldn't use the meat oil. I would use fresh oil, and you can save that as well. Just make sure you skim it. And I'm just kind of pushing the chicken, making sure it's not getting too burnt. It's not. It is floating. So the next question you might have is, well, when do I want to put the chicken in the flour mixture? Well, you want to put your chicken in the flour mixture about the time that you're going to fry it. You don't want it sitting for too long in the flour mixture. And it is all right to have your chicken sit out for the 20 minutes in its flour mixture. I will say, if you are afraid that your chicken is not done, take an instant read thermometer or a meat thermometer, put it in the thickest part of your chicken, And I've got to stop you for 1 second, so I'll be right back.